Good morning, everybody. Today we are talking about final project analysis of the course Cloud Computing for Enterprises. My name is Ibrahim Al-Ghaisi. The first thing we started with is executive summary and how we adaptive cloud computing for our organization. The cloud computing has become a matter platform for data management, integration, business intelligence, BI, and analysis. The main three cloud computing services model: software as services, platform as services, infrastructure as services, cover all our IT business needs by about 20% down in the cost of on-premise. The scalability, availability, agility of cloud computing allows our organization to reach all member states with the high efficiency and scalability. Because our organization is a non-profit educational organization that aims to reach all educators in member countries, cloud computing is the best solution for all IT business needs. When we adaptive cloud computing, the risk we must be focused on is a security, reliability, lack of specific standards. We're talking about description of cloud computing as defined by NIST. Cloud computing is a model for enabling quotes convention on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources like networks, servers, storage applications, and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management offers of services provider interactions. Cloud computing essential characteristics. As defined by NIST, there are 5 cloud computing essential characteristics: on-demand self-services, broad network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, measured services. Cloud computing services model. As defined by NIST, there are 3 major cloud types: software as services, which is really an application that you rent over the open internet; platform as services, which is an application development, testing, and deployment platform that you leverage on demand; finally, infrastructure as services, which is basically storage, compute, and other infrastructure services that you leverage from some local or remote resources. Cloud computing deployment models. There are several models of cloud computing: public, private, hybrid, community. Public means that you are leverage cloud services over the open internet using hardware and software that you don't own. Private cloud means that you own a hardware that the cloud runs on it for your use and yours alone. Hybrid cloud use both public and private cloud, allowing you to run workloads on other cloud deployment models and have them work seamless together. Community cloud. The cloud infrastructure is providing of exclusive use of specific communications of consumer from organization like mission, security requirement, and others. You may deploy one or two of all these models. The main advantage of leaving private cloud is in running on the cloud permissions. Basic capabilities of the cloud. In 2015, states of cloud survey showing that cloud adoption is growing. The most enterprises are leveraging multiple cloud environments that combining both public and private cloud options. As a result, central IT teams are stepping into offers cloud infrastructure services to their organization while answering governance and central offer cost. This shift of cloud adoption from shadow IT to strategic briefed in critical steps to moving strategic features. Refer to cloud computing services model. We will talk about basic capabilities of SaaS and PaaS and S. Software as services, reduce cost, automatic upgrade and perpetual maintenance, improving collaboration, improving mobility. Platform as services, a full management environment, auto scaling by only few what we use serverless apps. Infrastructure as services, no investment in hardware, allow dynamic scaling capability. The cost varies based on the infrastructure selection. Have full control over the VM and everything inside it. Advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing. Cloud computing can completely change the way companies use technology to serve customers, partners, and suppliers, giving them new ability and agility. Advantages of cloud computing. There is cost efficiency, location independence and continuous availability, backup and recovery, scalable with your business needs, the convenience of device independence. Disadvantages of cloud computing: downtime, security, limited control, increase interface and APIs, insecure interface and APIs. Analysis of economic implications. More than 1 trillion IT spending will be directly or indirectly affected by the shift to cloud during the next 5 years, said Gartner's Incorporation. This will make cloud computing one of the most disruptive forces of IT spending since the early days in digital ages. The total cost of ownership TCO calculation. There are a number of cloud calculation available on the internet for calculating the cost cloud-based solution and compare the traditional on-premise solution like AWS total cost, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. We are using in this project for our current IT infrastructure constraint 20 DB servers, 200 non-DB server, 200 terabyte, 500 terabyte, 1000 terabyte. We're using AWS calculation, and this is the requirement. When we analyze a total cost ownership calculation, we are set here between AWS and on-premise. We about saving 31% a year when we move infrastructure to AWS. IT business needs. A powerful way to build your business case of cloud computing is by introduce key stakeholders in your company to the lowest of economists. They always provide your organization to define your cloud requirements and implement strategic advantages that will last from the long terms. Our organization, Arab Bureau of Education for the Gulf State, is an educational organization that seeks to support, cooperate, coordinate, and integrate between the membership states. Our IT business domains. There are 3 domains we are working on for IT business. develop and operate the website to meet the organization mission and deliver the project output to member state, develop, operate sub-sites like library, journals, schools, prize to serve researchers, educational experts, teachers, and students in the member state, develop and operate our organization ERP and project management system. For this domains, we are described here some of functional requirements and non-functional requirements. The functional requirement allow educator to search in organization library through the website and booking, allow research to publish their research and follow up through the website until it's published, allow educators to participate in educational awards provided by the organization, allow managers and employees to follow up administrative procedure online through ERP. Some of non-functional: scalability, availability, usability, reliability, security, and privacy. Cloud and traditional IT on-premise models. We're talking about on-premise models. There are large enterprise, the great CapEx cost, high installation cost, license more generally and complex, upgrade of features. On-premise TCO costs are much higher than hosted. For cloud computing, low CapEx cost, no hardware cost, low installation cost, provide typical charge per user license fees, software updates are maintained by cloud providers, cloud TCO saving can be substantial. Here some of cost on-premise budget, and there is, when we convert to cloud computing, the IT budget for using SaaS, it's a free for Google Apps. We are educational organization and we are using a platform as services for developing our websites and using VM servers for our ERP systems. SWOT analysis for cloud computing. A SWOT analysis was accomplished in which strengths, weakness, opportunity, as well as threats of cloud computing adoption was approached. Here are the SWOT analysis: strengths of cloud computing, cost saving, mobility, scalability, flexibility, effectiveness. Importance: agility, flexibility, subscription-based price, growth in cloud services, virtualization. Weakness: reliable, loss in control, development of public application, post-training require internet connection. Security: the threats, security, lack of specific standards, difficult migration of systems, loss of data, shared technology issues and their problem. Conclusion: cloud computing has a great impact in recent years, allows users to access to programs and development platforms through different devices. A variety of infrastructure as services, platform as services, and software as services providers have made these providers aims to offer their services to a small and large business, developers, and others potential users. The advantages of cloud: agility, scalability, availability, mobility, cost saving, allows all organizations and companies to adoption of cloud computing solution. The risk must be focused on adoption on cloud computing solution for security, reliability, and regulation. Thank you for listening of our presentation.